In Kisumu, NASA supporters turned up in their numbers to demonstrate against the IEBC. Unlike Monday's experience, police exercised restraint and there was minimal confrontation with police in the lakeside. Rashid Ronald has been covering that for us since morning, the protest there in Kisumu. He now joins us live from the streets of Kisumu with an update. Rashid, I gather that this particular protest was a bit different from what was witnessed on Monday?
Yeah, Akisa Wandera, that was in the morning, but as you can see right now, Kisumu has actually turned. You see right here, there's a running battle between police and demonstrators. Remember, police had restrained themselves in the morning, but later on, a demonstrator came and actually broke into Tumaini supermarket. You can see there, they broke into this supermarket, destroyed properties around here. You can see, yeah. They entered into the supermarket and started looting, and then police had no choice but to, you can see live pictures from Kisumu. That is Tumaini supermarket here. Remember, they entered here forcefully, broke into the windows and entered here and started looting. And of course, you can see there's blood, of course, strewn all over because there are people who are inside Tumaini supermarket, and they tried to resist. And of course, before police came in and dispersed the demonstrators. Akisa, we are not only looking at Tumaini supermarket, there is also another eatery around you. Of course, you cannot see it at the moment, where they entered and looted literally everything. And as you can see, sorry, we have to move here up and down. Probably you can see, I'll ask my camera to turn the camera to the other side. You can see a running battle between police officers and demonstrators. Police are trying to push them out of Kisumu town to ensure that they do not cause any further distractions here in the town. And of course, that is the situation here, Akisa Wandera. Remember, in the morning, they marched peacefully up to the offices of the IEBC. But when they reached there, of course, police were manning the gates of IEBC. And then they were... The fracas also ensued when they started throwing stones at the police, and of course they were repulsed all the way. So when they were coming back, I think they've tried to go to IEBC offices about 3 times and they could not gain access. And I think later on they decided to vent their anger onto Tumaini supermarket, which is at around the roundabout of Jomo Kenyatta Avenue here in Kisumu, next to Kisumu Sports Ground. For those who don't know where Tumaini is, of course, here in town. Akisa Wandera, back to you.
Rashid, these were supposed to be peaceful protests across the country, as mentioned earlier by NASA. Like other towns, have there been any leaders who led this particular protest in Kisumu since morning?
In the morning, we had Kisumu Senator who was leading the demonstrators. And of course, we had Kisumu Central MP, Honorable Uda here. Of course, I saw the 2 of them and several MCAs here in Kisumu. But at the moment, I can't see them around. But initially in the morning, they were together with the demonstrators or the protesters all the way to the IEBC office. Akisa.